like to visit Tahiti? Of course you would. So come with us on this presentation flight, a matter of a few hours flying with modern jets. The airfield where we land has recently been completed to jet age specifications. But the traditional welcome hasn't changed a bit, and who would want it to? Tahiti was discovered by Captain Wallis in 1767, but the following year the Frenchman Bougainville arrived, and the islands have been a French possession since 1842. This is Government House, residence of the governor who is appointed by France to administer the colony. Capital of Tahiti is Papeete, a cosmopolitan city of about 15,000 people, French, Tahitians, and Chinese. And, of course, the tourists, who are welcomed by all races in the community and who find this little Pacific paradise as romantic and exotic as the stories they've heard. You can buy coconuts from sellers in the streets. And in Papeete, it seems that everyone rides a bicycle. Most of the island is mountainous and uninhabited, but the capital is flat and the traffic problem unique. Even the priests prefer two-wheeled transport. Quinns is best known of all Tahiti's cabarets, and it's more than just a cabaret. It's a gathering place for everyone. And this is the Hotel Tahiti, right on the waterfront, with a magnificent view of the harbour. There are French, Tahitian and Chinese shops in Papeete, but it's fun to join the early morning shoppers at the markets. The big morning is Sunday, and the markets open about 4 o'clock and are busy until 9, when most of the population leave for church. And what do you buy? Well, fish, fruit, vegetables, souvenirs, in fact, almost anything you wish, including Swiss watches and French perfumes. The temperatures are usually about 80 degrees, but the humidity is seldom high, so it's pleasant all the year round. Clothing's informal ashore and in the water. You can wear as much or as little as you like. There's fishing along the harbour front and in the richly stocked lagoons, and there's big game fishing offshore, or if you prefer it, in the mountain streams you can try for the NATO or Tahitian trout. Along the waterfront you'll find boats and yachts from almost every part of the world. People on lazy, seagoing holidays coming to Tahiti, and inevitably deciding to stay a little longer as they're trapped by the island's magic. Captain Cook came here long ago, and Captain Bligh was here in the Bounty in 1788. Today the Bounty's back, a replica built in Nova Scotia for a film company at a cost of $750,000. Unlike the original Bounty, this one has engines as well as sails, and there's not likely to be a mutiny, unless some of the crew aren't too happy at the prospect of leaving Tahiti. Somehow this ancient craft doesn't seem out of place even today when jets fly into this island paradise. For Tahiti, fortunately, is still a refuge from the rush and bustle of the atomic age. French Polynesia consists of 5 main groups of islands. Tahiti is in the society group, and today we're taking a launch to Moorea, about 10 miles away across the channel. You remember South Pacific? Well, Moorea is the mystic Bali Hai, an island of fantastic peaks and pinnacles and tropical vegetation, which make it an island of unique beauty and charm. The people of Moorea live mostly on fishing, cultivating vanilla and coffee and making copra. And tonight, there'll be a native feast to which we're invited. Pig roasted in a stone oven with pineapples, coconuts and bananas and washed down with coconut milk. So while the native chefs prepare the feast, let's tour Bali Hai, skirting the foreshores of this lovely island under the watchful eye of Mount Papeete. Oh yes, there are bikes here too, even if the road is a little muddy and the going rather rugged. Too rugged for some. Oh well, it might go tomorrow. But our bus goes steadily on, returning in time for the feast, which is just beginning. And what a feast it is. Traditional island fare served in traditional island style. And the people of these islands are glad to welcome tourists to a meal which is an unforgettable experience. A native feast on a Pacific island, turning back the clock through the centuries. No nightclub waiters, no brassy orchestra, no high-kicking ballet girls. Only the music the natives make themselves. The link between these people and the Maoris can often be seen in celebrations and dances, such as the Tahitian hula. A happy people, prepared to hold a feast and celebration at the slightest excuse. This is an island where the loveliness of the remote meets the gaiety of tropical cabarets. A place to swim, to dance, to fish, or just to do nothing. Tahiti is anything and everything. Whatever you seek in the South Seas, you'll find it here. And once you've been to Tahiti, you'll never be content until you've gone back again.